front hubs came in, but there's a little bit of space.
Okay, we're gonna see if this works. Good morning. Our motor, the controller, the battery, the chains and sprockets, wiring harness, I'm trying to think what else. Everything's in. And we're starting to fab up our motor mounts, our mounts for the controller and everything. By the way, just so you guys kind of know, the motor we're installing is the eBMX XUB80. It is a dirt bike motor, typically used as a replacement for like a Sur-Ron Ultra B or something. So actually the wiring harness and the battery, everything we got was set up for a Sur-Ron Ultra B. So we're gonna have to make some modifications to it, but at least it's all somewhat plug and play. At least that's what I'm hoping. So we're gonna start kind of working on a few things, pulling a few things together. I cut out some pieces with the plasma cutter. This piece, which is actually same as this one. I had a little mistake with this one, so I had to cut it out again. Piece kind of like that. Then I cut out a couple of cross member pieces here, one below, and then one kind of funky looking piece on this side. I couldn't do the exact same thing even though the bolts are in the same place, because obviously we would have had a conflict with all the wires for the motor. So I had to come up with kind of a swoop to swing back around behind those. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and it's all welded up together. Obviously I didn't weld it together on the motor. I welded together separately, but yeah, I'm off to a good start. This is my CAD file with all of the pieces it's gonna take to mount the motor to the go-kart. So this is kind of like the bottom plate, what's gonna go, basically everything's gonna sit on. These two pieces are gonna attach to my cage that goes around the motor, and basically these holes will line up right here and actually give me some movement frontward and backward. That's important whenever you're doing something like this, because you have to be able to put tension on a chain. You want to be able to make it adjustable, and then some of these other pieces all go together to for one, make it strong, but two, to give me the ability to put tension on my chain. It'll probably make more sense once I get all these pieces cut out and then start tacking them together. Here's the last of the pieces cut out by the plasma cutter. Still need to clean these up a little bit. You can see just a little bit of slag on that. I cleaned these up already. Hopefully they're cool enough. I'm gonna take my gloves off. Yeah. So this is like a brace that'll go on. A couple of these are just supports. These obviously line up with these bolt holes, and the idea is, because these are kind of oval shape, it'll allow my motor to slide forward and backward. And then when this goes up here, this will go on the side. When this goes up here like this, I'll weld nuts on the back side of this hole right here. And when I run a bolt through here, as I tighten it, it'll actually pull this whole piece back. It'll pull the motor back and everything, which will put tension on my chain. That's the whole idea.
Here we go. Focus. Speed. I am speed.
Man, you think you can fill me up real quick?
Yeah.
It's gas. It's not gas, it's electric.
Oh, yeah. I was like, where is that? I'm like,
I'm just
this is
teasing.
cool as hell.
Man, thank you, I built it.
Is it fast?
It's very fast.
Wow.
I've only got about 50 so far, but it'll definitely go faster. So, it's crazy. I took the motor and the battery off of a dirt bike.
Oh.
It's one of those new electric dirt bikes.
Yeah.
I took the motor, the controller, and the battery, and I built the frame and all.
See what I'm talking about?
It's pretty crazy.
Man, that's thing, man. I saw it. I looked, I said, and I heard you touch it. I was like, man, like.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's all electric. It's very fast.
Man, that's badass, bro.
Thank you.
Man, that is.
Yeah.
You gonna build something and sell them?
I don't know if I'll sell them or not. I don't know if I want all that liability. Somebody will sue my guts out.
Well, you know how that is, man.
Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Got you, man.
Nice to meet you guys.
Got you, bro.
So talk to me about this a little bit. This is I don't think we haven't got to show the camera all this back here yet. We've kind of left that as a little bit of a surprise. So I know we've got some things zip tied and stuff at the moment.
Yeah, I like to call this is for all the ladies out there. This is I basically put the wiring harness kind of up in a bun, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just bundled up right now. I'm gonna find a place to kind of tuck it all away and make it prettier, but battery, 72 volt battery off of a Sur-On Ultra B dirt bike. This is an upgraded controller for a Sur-On Ultra B. This is the EBMX X9000 controller. This is the EBMX XUB 80 motor. Then obviously it comes belt driven, but I got the Ultra Drive chain driven transformation package, whatever, from Warp 9. One thing we're gonna have to change, I need a bigger sprocket. Right now, whenever I'm speeding up, the acceleration is a little bit slow. It doesn't look slow, but it could definitely be torquier down low. It's too high geared. So we're gonna gear it down, but man, brakes are working great. I can lock up the rear tires. Turning at slow speeds is a little bit of a challenge for sure. But we did a little experiment with me standing on the front and turning, and it did a whole lot better. So I think we need to add some weight to the front for one, and I kind of have an idea for this cool splitter thing I want to put up here. But yeah, I'd say for first rattle out of the box, test driving and all, hitting 60 miles per hour in my parents' driveway is definitely not bad.
And through the streets of Mexico as well, it performed well. You can see the control panel down here, which, man, you can see how fast it's going in some other footages is pretty nuts.
I wasn't even going crazy fast, but that is nuts.
What in the world? What is he doing? So I look up and Justin is just walking down the driveway towards Highway 105. We're gonna go see him. What are you doing?
I'm waiting on the postman.
The postman?
Package is coming right now.
What package?
Brand new Uncle Joe's Garage merch.
Uncle Joe's Garage merch?
You heard it here first. Uncle Joe's Garage merch.
Now tell me this. Where can we find this merch?
Only at UncleJoe'sGarage.com.
Now say it again.
UncleJoe'sGarage.com.
You heard it here, folks. UncleJoe'sGarage.com. We're out here waiting for the postman. It should be here any minute, but you can order yours today.